Yo, Jentle gamers. After all the complaints and struggles we had in FC Mobile 25, here we go again. Hackers are back in FC 26. Instead of improving, it feels like the same old problems, only worse. And it's not just about losing matches. These hackers are spoiling the fun for everyone. Some players have already quit the game completely, and others are on the edge of leaving because of the frustration. Imagine grinding every day, building your squad, only to face hackers who flip scores, disconnect matches, and ruin the competition. That's why today we're going to talk about it. I'll show you what happened to me, share what the community is saying, and explain how these hackers are literally chasing people away from the game. And the sad truth is, it's not just happening to me. It's literally everywhere in the FC Mobile community. You open Reddit, Discord, or even TikTok. It's the same story. People are tired. Some players say their matches suddenly disconnect when they're winning 3-0, only to log back in and see they've somehow lost 5-0. Others talk about opponents freezing the game, or using lag switches so your players stop moving while others keep running. It's wild, man. I've even seen players who said they've stopped playing H2H, entirely because every time they start a match, something weird happens, like invisible players, auto goals, or sudden connection drops at key moments. You can feel their frustration through their comments, like people are genuinely heartbroken because they love this game, but the hackers are making it impossible to enjoy it. And the worst part? These are real players. People who spend money, grind events, and play every day to build their dream team. But then a hacker comes in, ruins everything, and gets away with it. You can imagine how discouraging that feels. Some are already saying, bro, FC Mobile 26 is worse than 25. And honestly, I can't even blame them. All right, let me just show you guys what actually happened to me, so you understand I'm not just talking for fun. All right, guys, look at this. The opponent is already in 50 stars. 50 stars, bro. You know what that means? You've been cooking people all over the place. But honestly, I don't even think all those wins are clean. Of course, he's one of those hackers flying up the ranks by ruining matches for others. So yeah, we're about to find out what he's really made of. Let's lock in and see what this guy's got.
It's a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek.
But let's be honest, guys. Does this team really look like it deserves to be in 50 stars? I mean, no hate. OVR doesn't always tell the full story. We all know that. Sometimes skill beats rating. So yeah, let's not judge too early. Let's see what he's got. Look at how responsible his gameplay is. At first, I actually started to believe he was authentic. His passing looks smooth, movements clean, and he's playing like a real pro.
Looking for the final pass that will open things up. Moving the ball impressively here.
Now I got the ball back, but suddenly my sprint button got stuck. The gameplay just felt super heavy for a few seconds, like my gameplay buttons weren't responding. I don't know if you guys have ever experienced this, but it didn't feel normal at all. Then, just out of nowhere, everything came back to normal again.
Well, he's lost the ball.
At this point, I actually believed the guy was just skillful. Maybe I was overthinking it earlier, so I just kept playing my game, trying to stay focused and test if he's really that good, or if something weird was going on.
Good piece of defending. Can they forge ahead? Son. Now Son. It's been aimed towards Heung-min Son here. Can they get themselves in?
And yes, I actually scored him first. At that point, I was like, okay, maybe this guy isn't as scary as I thought. I broke through his defense cleanly, everything felt smooth, and I was confident this was going to be one of those tough but fair matches. And bro tried that classic kickoff glitch. Yeah, he went for it, but I was ready for him this time. My gameplay was actually smooth, no lag, no delay, nothing. And just to be clear, my ping was solid too, around good MS. So this wasn't a network issue or anything. Everything was running perfectly fine on my end. Not until I scored the second goal to make it to 0 right before halftime, right in the 45th minute. We went for halftime safely, everything looking good, to 0 up, full control. Then we came back for the second half and suddenly...
So back underway,
I got hacked and disconnected just like that. Bro, I couldn't even move for a second. The game just froze. And next thing you know, I'm out of the match completely. So I logged back in, thinking maybe it was just an error from EA. But guess what? The match was over and I somehow lost 5-2. Like, bro, how do you go from leading to 0 at halftime to losing 5-2 without even touching your phone again? That's when it clicked. This wasn't just some random lag. This guy actually hacked my match and flipped the result. You see what I'm talking about? People like this are the reason many stop playing FC Mobile. You grind all week, improve your skills, only for a hacker to ruin everything in seconds. Now let's talk about the real problem, EA themselves. It's one thing for hackers to exist, but it's another thing entirely when the developers act like nothing is happening. Every single season we see players complaining about being hacked, disconnected, or mysteriously losing games they were winning. And what does EA do? They drop new events, new packs, and new cards, but zero updates about fixing a hacker problem. Like, bro, what's the point of releasing fancy icons? If people can't even enjoy a fair match, players are losing motivation. People are quitting the game. And EA's silence just makes it worse. We're not even asking for too much, just transparency in action. Tell us you're working on it, or drop an anti-cheat update, that's all. Guys, this is exactly why we need to keep speaking up. If you ever get hacked, disconnected, or face this same nonsense, don't just quit. Report it immediately in-game, and let's keep pushing EA to take action. I have a Discord channel with place just for this. If someone hacks your gameplay or ruins your game, drop a screenshot or video clip there. That way, other members of the community can go and report that same player too. We move together. Let's keep exposing these hackers until EA finally listens to us and fixes this once and for all. At the end of the day, this community is built by real players, not hackers, and we're not backing down. At the end of the day, hackers might win one game, but they can't kill our passion for football. We'll keep improving and keep exposing them one by one. Big shout out to everyone who still plays fair and loves the game. You guys are the real MVPs. Stay sharp, stay fair, and I'll catch you in the next one. It's your boy Jentle Joe. Peace.